Good afternoon from Yummy BTV. Wishing you all well, sending plenty of love your way. So part two video today, and I was meant to do this one a few days ago, right? Because it is very dramatic and quite massive news. But not exactly for me. I would be more concerned that the man we're talking about, Stephen French, was okay and would be all right, right? So, story goes, he was in the middle of Liverpool, probably having a little rave up in a soul club, around about them places there, or some kind of music like soul. He's in there having a decent time, and a couple of geezers come in there. I won't be naming names. That's not my business to name people's names, right? Put a couple of punches on him, right? The reports were coming through that the great Frenchie got knocked out, right? So he had about 8 calls from different people all around the country asking him what happened, as there were a few people there anyway. So then I phoned him and I said, Steve, look, give it to me straight. Did you get knocked out by a couple of geezers? He said, listen, Yummy, right, you know me. If I got knocked out, I'll say I got knocked out. Right? I said, Steve, look, I'm not concerned whether you got knocked out. That's not the most important thing to me, especially at your age. I know how fighting goes. He goes, yeah, they stole the punches on me. They weren't expected. He goes, but Yummy, I remained on my feet. Right? That's what he told me. And a lot of things he told me in the past always seemed quite true to me. Okay? Now, they've gone outside. A couple of words were exchanged. But allegedly, the persons involved, they walked away, right? And as far as, or was it finished? Wasn't really anything left to do. But as far as I know, Stephen French was still in his right mind, right? Now, he was going to leave it. Remember Stephen French is a Christian now, you know. But when he got home, right, he kind of done the forgiving thing, which he does these days, right? It's facts. I've seen him do it in front of me, and there's many that can vouch. That's how Stephen does his daily Bible prayers now. He said, you know what, I forgive them. So I think he made a couple of calls, said, listen, I forgive you, forget it, and blah, blah, blah. But then he had a change of heart. So what he's asked me to do is put up a video on here on TikTok, basically, to challenge the both of them on a certain date on the 8th somewhere for an event for charity, to have it out, yeah? Remember, they're a little bit younger than him, you know. But I'm thinking about it, and I know he's a big man, he'll make his own decisions. But the reality for me is I don't think it really is going to prove anything. Will it happen? Will those others be able to turn up? Don't know if it's really, really feasible. So let me think on it, because he looks well. He looks well. We never had no marks on him and nothing like that. He still looks quite good looking. Even when I said that to him, he wasn't happy. I said, yeah, but Steve is still good looking, but he's not happy, is he? No, but he wants to do it in the gentlemanly way, the right way, late in life, where he's moved on. As an older man now, you know, there's always been talk for this and talk for that. But again, he feels if they would have just said we threw a couple of punches and blah, 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 but because the one thing that he doesn't like is if it's talked about that he got sparked out on the floor. And he's saying it ain't. And that seems to be the most hurtful thing that he's feeling right now. So I post those videos up from the old mate Steve French, and let's see if they take him up on having those charity fights. I'm saying I don't believe it's a good idea. He doesn't want to get into anything criminal anyway, because he's not criminal no more. So yeah, that's how I'm saying it went, right? By not just because Stephen French told me, because 3 or 4 people told me that he didn't hit the deck, all right? But like I said, I'm not going into too much names, man. That Liverpool stuff's too deep for me. But now I just got to make up my mind. Sometimes I've got to do the moral right thing, and I'm not sure yet where I think a charity match is a way of, you know, putting things to rest and solving it. So I haven't made up my mind, but the videos are on standby for you to listen to what Stephen French says. But nah, I haven't made up my mind yet.